afternoon and welcome to WehoSports. My name is Raul Alonso and I'm your host. Today we have a very special show. We're going to be talking, of course, about the World Cup and the sadness of Brazil. We're also going to be talking about a little bit about Michael Sam and his big contract for over $2 million. And we're going to be talking about some more stuff, basketball, of course, with the Lakers and maybe Anthony signing with the Lakers. Who knows? Let's get started live from West Hollywood. It's WehoSports.
Hola, están viendo WehoSports.
You are watching WehoSports.
We'll try to 2014.
Oh, did the intro go off?
WehoSports.
Let's introduce our co-host right away, Mr. Bert. Welcome.
Hi, welcome to La La Land. Welcome to WehoSports. We have a lot to talk about because I'm looking for an apology. Are you looking for an apology?
Yeah, but let's
talk about who we're getting it
I
from.
gotta get an apology. Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Curtis.
I know.
How are you today?
I couldn't help but notice you said afternoon on the show. It's
Well, because it is afternoon. It's a part of the world.
Yeah.
It is after 12 o'clock, so it is
Right,
afternoon.
it is afternoon, right?
It's beer o'clock.
Yeah.
So, let's go right ahead and talk about Michael Sam. Michael Sam
A nice contract.
signed a nice contract.
But you know what? I'm going to play devil's advocate. Do you think if he was straight, he would have gotten a bigger contract?
No.
You don't
Why
think so?
not?
Well, I mean, because he's a rookie. Usually they don't start the rookies, and because he was drafted so late,
Yes.
he only gets that $2 million contract. Now, if he performs,
Right.
then he's going to get the much bigger contract.
Okay, but that word if, when he performs.
Well,
Yeah, when he performs.
there's a cap salary of $420,000 for rookies. That was the NFL said that flat out. So that's what every rookie that signed a contract will get.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Now Michael Sam got a little bit more because of some other stuff that he signed already, and he already got a visa endorsement, which is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
And for
And
him,
I think there's going to be other people that are going to come on because, there's a lot of LGBTQ other companies out there that are going to say, hey, we want to support Michael Sam's because we believe in inclusion and everything. One of the other things that's interesting is, he's on the cover of Out magazine.
Right, and that's the pictures that we were showing.
Isn't that
we were
fabulous?
showing all of the pictures from Now magazine and all of his story now. He's breaking it down how he met his boyfriend. How first, when they met, he didn't even give him that time of day. Because, his boyfriend is also a professional swimmer.
Right.
So it goes hand in hand. So they met
Swimming
later on.
and football.
Hey.
You swim? To the football.
And then you get tackled.
I don't think the
The
understanding of
difference?
yeah. Although I'm going to play my own part in this. I do think it is kind of a little early for him to be put on magazines, and mainly because I have not seen him play a down of football.
Okay.
Well,
That's a straight boy talking right now.
I have
That's
not
a
seen him
straight-
play a down of football yet in a professional game.
Well-
Now, he used to run what we call a 3-4 defense. Now, well, hang on a second. There's a Raul tossed the paper away. Otherwise,
Okay.
Otherwise,
you were gonna. You
yeah,
get the paper?
I'll
Okay.
illustrate it for you.
Well, we'll get the paper for you.
Yeah,
You
there
don't
we
need to
go.
get up, George.
Ah.
We'll get the paper and the marker so you can explain to our guests what's going on with that
okay.
thing. So
Now I'm going to illustrate this for you. Maybe. Okay.
He's going to draw what we
He's-
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. He's gonna draw the defense, but
I know, but
he
you know,
knows
he
how to
was-
play a very good defense. Cause
Yes, he does.
As you know,
He knows what a
got in
tight
the
end-
war, because
I know.
he was one of the best players.
Yes, but you know what's funny? Is that he shouldn't be on the cover of a magazine. It's a gay magazine. Of course he should be on the cover. Hello?
See, that's what I wanted to say to the stray boy, because he doesn't understand that this is a gay magazine and that Michael is actually gay, and that he's not only going to do this magazine, he's going to do a whole bunch of other magazines. This was just to show that he has breaking so many barriers.
And groundbreaking that we have a
right.
out football
That
player.
he actually signed the contract. And that's what it was all about, this photo shoot.
Okay.
It's about him saying. So, okay, George,
all right,
tell
now,
us.
now, in case you can't hear, I'm going to put this up near the camera. Now, so if the director would kindly
Go to camera
3.
3.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, now I've illustrated for you. This is what normally they run. I'm a terrible drawer, but
We can tell.
This is what they normally run. This is what's called a pro style offense, and it's real simple. You got guard, you got your center, then you got your guard, and you got your tackle, and then right here is the quarterback and the running back. Now in a 3-4 defense, what you have is you have your defensive end, your nose tackle, and the 4 outside linebackers. Michael Sam is right here. Michael Sam should be the guy that takes the weak side and takes that big old shoulder pad of his and sticks it right in the number of the quarterback. That's what I want him to do. I want a sack. And
You want a sack?
yes.
That's
I'm
what
telling you, that
that's what
sounded-
Michael does pretty good.
Now in a 4-3 defense, here I'll illustrate it. It's a little different. It's a little harder for an outside linebacker to tackle, mainly because here let me go back to that. And,
Go back to
to
3
3.
camera,
yeah,
director.
okay,
Thank you.
I'll show you this right here. Instead, you have 4 down linemen, and you have 3 linebackers in here. Now, what Michael Sam has to do if he's in a 4-3 is if he's right here, he has to break through these 2 defensive ends and try to get to the quarterback. Whereas if he's an outside linebacker in a 3-4, he can go right around and take down the quarterback.
That was great explanation, George.
I have no idea, but
George
all I
had
know
no
is that
idea.
he wanted to get Tom Brady, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. Or the other cute
Or RC3 or
yeah, you know, the cute one.
Right.
So Michael Sams has to go and sack a guy.
Right.
Well, he should be on a magazine cover.
Well,
Well, I'm excited. I want to see him play football. That's what I want to
That's
see
what we
him
all want.
play football
he
I
will
want it.
play
He's
football.
already proven himself.
Right.
in college, but he
Right.
was running a different style defense.
Okay, but he's
But it's
gonna
that-
prove himself.
You know,
I-
when you have it in you, it don't matter what position they play to. Okay, you see, you already going through that gutter before we even go anywhere. I can't
we
say
broke
in
Bert.
you because Bert has it all the way in him.
We broke Bert.
Sorry, Bert. Why are you getting all red, Bert? Talking about all the way in. We want Carmelo Anthony to come and be all the way in with us and the Lakers, right?
Is that why you're wearing the purple tie, George?
Kind of, yeah, but I don't think he's going to go. It's highly rumored right now that he is going to go to the Knicks.
We have pictures already that Photoshop Mr. Carmelo Anthony as a Laker. I think they'd be great together.
I can just see them two standing next to each other like that. Hey,
You know,
buddy.
I think they could be great. This is Kobe did this, and they also played together. If you guys remember, they played in the Olympics twice already, and they
Yes,
won. And
yes,
of
yes,
course,
yes.
they went out and had dinner. And I called it here. I said that he will come to LA because of his wife. His wife, Lala.
Yeah, Lala.
Loves the attention. She's a great actress.
Come on, her name's
She
Lala.
has-
Los Angeles.
Right. And she was here first. They have a house here.
Yes, they do.
That's looking pretty good.
But
And everybody's gonna have to decide soon.
you know, the time's almost up for that one, isn't it? They
Yeah.
need to come up with that number, and it's all about the cha-ching, cha-ching,
Oh,
and whether
yeah.
or not he wants to stay. What, Cleveland?
The Knicks.
The Knicks.
Knicks.
If he wants to stay with the Knicks or come, you know,
No, you
it's he's a free agent. He may go back to the Knicks. You just don't know. You know, sometimes people think the grass is greener on the other side, and then they go
Well,
back home.
if he stays with the Knicks, there'll be more money. If he'll
Yes.
come with the Lakers,
He'll
will
get a ring.
He will make his money in totally different ways, more money than what he's making over
Yeah,
there.
because he could act in some movies. And all that.
Shirt sales and everything.
Jersey sales.
It will
Oh,
just,
yeah.
Los Angeles will just go pump crazy for him.
But you think that he'll? Well, we don't think. We kind of know, right? We know that he will overshadow Kobe.
Well, Kobe's on his way out, and the
Well-
Lakers need a franchise player, and this will be the right move to have him
Yeah.
as a franchise player.
You know what I can see Kobe as after he retires?
A coach.
Exactly. A coach.
But who do you think he'll coach for? Do you think he'll coach for the Lakers? Do you think he'll stay with the?
His
with
heart
the
will
purple?
always be with the Lakers.
Yeah.
You
He
don't
will
know
not-
that.
He
because-
will not go anywhere else.
No. We say that about people, but you know what? It's all about the money.
Yeah.
Money.
Who knows?
We said that all along, Raul.
Maybe-
Well, we
said
sure
it.
did. We said that about Phil Jackson, and it looks like he went to New
Bye-bye.
York.
Maybe he'll go
Well, but
coach
he
college.
played in New York, in all the rights. He played in New York. He won a championship with New York.
He went.
He had to go back to the roots, and
Well,
that's
you
why I
know.
think Kobe will stay with the roots.
You know what
But
else?
you know, and you were talking about Cleveland. LeBron might go
LeBron,
back
yes.
to Cleveland, and Cleveland is going punk crazy after they burned his shirt, and
Yeah.
they called him all kinds of asshole names. And
Well, the experts
But look,
have
now he may go back.
The
Yeah.
experts actually have a list. They came out with a list of the 5 teams that he will win the most games at. You know what number 1 on the list is at?
And
The
Cleveland-
Lakers.
Nope, that's number 2 actually.
Oh,
If he
who
comes
was
to the
number
Lakers-
1?
Houston.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So they predicted that if he goes to Houston, he'll win the most games.
Well, Houston has money to spare too.
Yeah.
Well, you know, but you know, right now, you know, with all of this basketball talk going on, there's also the big lawsuit going on about the Clippers and whether or not they're going to get sold.
And that's just gotten ridiculous, no?
It's got ridiculous. His, I guess, I don't know if they're still married. His ex-wife, he walks by and he calls her a pig. You're in court. You just make
Today
yourself
he
look
called
more
her a
stupid.
pig.
Yeah.
You look more stupid, you know.
Not only that, he's suing the NBA for $9 billion.
You know
$9 billion, George.
You know what? This is him. This is the NBA. And this is what he's going to get.
Yeah.
You see nothing here? He's going to get nothing. You know why he's going to get nothing? Is because he's an idiot. And he is demented. I mean, he's got dementia.
Yeah, no.
Allegedly.
He really does. And I heard stories that he just constantly yells and curses at his wife now when
It's
he's
kind of like somebody with Tourette's,
Yeah.
but not really. It's just that he's
Old.
not well. You know, he's just not a well person.
Yeah.
It's really, really sad. And, you know, what can you say? What can you say? You know, we all have friends that we know that are old and not doing very well, but he's batshit crazy.
Yeah, yes he is.
Well,
I got to be honest.
talking about craziness, let's talk about the World Cup.
No,
That's
no.
been
Let's
crazy.
talk about our apology from somebody
Well,
sitting across from us.
To begin with,
I apologize for nothing. I only explain
Explain
the
yourself.
odds. That's all I
Okay.
do is I go for the betting odds.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now let's look at some faces from the World Cup. And
Yes,
you
let's
guys
look
can
at
tell
'em.
me what you guys think. Look at that. This
Do you know something?
How people end up getting dressed and
It's
and
amazing,
painting
isn't
their
it?
face.
Oh.
And it was fantastic to
Look
see
at
all
that.
of this in
Yeah.
the World Cup. It's just it is great to see. That's from Italy. Of
man.
course, you can tell which team they're
Yeah,
they're,
of course.
they're
Oh,
for. You
look
know,
at that
that's
one.
Brazil, of course. You can tell them.
But
you
wait,
know.
where was the crying on that Brazil one?
Well,
Yeah.
this was before
Before?
the 7th round. Look at
That's cute.
that
That's
is
cute.
really cute. I like
You
that.
I
know,
like that one.
You know,
when I was
and look at that.
watching-
That's the United
Aw.
States.
Yeah.
Of course, we had a big Texas guy. And this Argentina,
Yep.
they're playing this Sunday for the final.
Oh, the Lion King.
Uh-huh. That's England.
Oh, look.
Look,
Go.
that's Africa.
Yep.
And
Well, which country in Africa?
Colombia. And
That's
another
amazing.
Colombia. This is another guy from Colombia.
You know,
that-
it's amazing what people will do at makeup now. MAC Cosmetics does this amazing stuff. They'll do the whole body.
But look at Brazil. They had a guy. They had a guy named Hawk,
Hawk.
and look, Hawk went crying because he didn't
No.
went green.
Hawk-
Something
no.
happened with Brazil. And
It's
he
not
went
easy being green.
But
Oh,
anyway,
gosh, so
that,
many
that was it for our pictures and stuff.
You know,
So-
I did see when I was watching the game.
Yes.
I did see they cut to the fans, and I did see someone dressed as Teddy Roosevelt.
Of course, because you know something, people will wear some of the craziest outfits. Let's take in point West Hollywood on Halloween. People will dress as the Pope. They will dress as the
Oh,
Pope. They will
the
dress,
Pope?
they
I
will-
wonder who
nuns,
dressed like the
pregnant
Pope.
nuns. But the amazing thing is that people are getting into this World Cup fever. They are all over this. They are just so excited about it. You can feel the energy. And I mean, there's been a lot of problems with Brazil. Now they're out of the game.
Yeah.
Bye, Brazil.
7-1. That's the worst beating any host nation has ever gone.
Since 1930.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
I was.
He was born before Christ.
I know. He
So-
served dinner at the Last Supper.
I know, that's why I look at his hair.
The best hair on the show.
The best hair at West Hollywood. Let's
West
get
Hollywood's
it straight.
best
Hey,
hair.
West Hollywood.
Damn straight.
On this TV show. Hey,
But-
but you know what? The fans are getting into it. We watched a lot of it. I mean, I
I have watched every
Yeah,
single game. I have.
Have
been,
you?
Every morning I have TiVoed. My husband is already gone crazy and wants me to delete all of the games, and I have refused to delete the games because I like to go back and cry by myself when Mexico lost and when the
Oh,
US.
wrong team.
Well, see, I go back. Hopefully that result will change, but it doesn't. But
reruns will not change the outcome.
Saturday is the semifinals.
The semifinals.
Brazil has a chance to do
redeem
something.
themselves?
Yeah, to do something for their nation, but they got a tough opponent, on the Netherlands. And who knows, after a 7-1, they are distracted, the whole city. There's so many people that hurt themselves. It's just unbelievable how crazy it is. So Saturday is the semifinal, and then Sunday, and it's not Sunday football.
PM.
Sunday at 12 p.m., you're right.
That's at noon?
Yeah.
High noon.
Is the final. Germany against Argentina. They have played twice before. In 1986, Argentina won.
Okay.
And in 1990, Germany won.
Oh, it's the battle
So
of
it's
the
a battle
of the who's going to come out on top.
Mm-hmm. It's the first time that Lionel Messi has a chance to become a world champion. And
Are we sticking with Germany, like we said?
No, I'm going to stick with Argentina because
I'm taking
otherwise...
Germany, you're taking Argentina, and your Brazil is Brazil.
I-
You got a Brazilian.
But
I got to pick the Deutschland.
Oh, I see.
Rhineland will be a fine land once more. That's my prediction.
Who's
He's
he picking?
freaking the other ones you're picking. He's
Did you
on
notice
he's on your boat today.
Once
He don't
again,
wanna
he's jumping
lose.
over here.
Right, right.
I'm jumping on Bert. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm jumping all over. I'm all
you're
over
gonna
Bert.
come up on bottom. But hey, there's a lot of other stuff going on.
But,
too.
Germany is seeking their fourth World Cup.
Yes.
They won in 1954, 1974, and 1990. And they've been on 24-year
In 2014.
drought. So
What,
24 years, and
I know that
Argentina is in
feeling.
for the same thing. Well, but we're not talking your kind of drought. That kind of drought goes on.
California's in a drought.
And in other words, also, the Federation rejected Lewis for his forgiveness for biting the Italian player.
Okay,
And
he did a Mike Tyson.
Yeah, and FIFA rejected it with all the rights. You and I talked that he should be thrown out of FIFA completely.
Right.
They only suspended him for 4 months, so he can't play with Liverpool, and he can't play 9 games with the national team, which I think it sucks. I think that FIFA, like I said before, they need some bigger balls, because you cannot allow a professional player to buy 3 different guys in 3 different occasions, and you still keep him as a professional player. That's not,
Because if he was the dog, they would put him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he was the dog, they would
And
put
we
him
talked
down.
about it, how hepatitis and all of these other things could be transmitted through the bite. So
just your mouth is so dirty.
I'm just glad that they then let him off the hook and that he should be suspended for life. But anyway, other stuff we got
See,
going.
he should have just punched him. And
We discussed that. We said, why don't you punch the guy? It would have been much easier. You punch the guy, if you kick the guy, people would have been okay with it.
Yeah.
But biting, that's such
A cowardly thing to do.
cowardly.
I mean, you have to say, I have told people you're a fucking fag. Pardon my language over there, but yeah, I used to do that when I was a goalkeeper. I used to call the whole team a bunch of fags, and I was the biggest queer in the team. So go figure. But
Always in your hiding, coming out of
no,
hiding.
but that was the way that I could get players out of their game and stuff. And that's
Psych 'em out.
basically everybody uses
But now
the
look
same
at it.
thing.
Now look at it.
Now you look at it and now it's...
hindsight, you feel like a jackass, don't you?
Yeah.
Good.
But a good jackass, because we won a couple of championships and stuff.
it's the same thing about the crowd yelling "puto" at the
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
See, so that's the same
we
thing.
talked about it, and we talked
did.
that ESPN and Univision started putting disclaimers before the game.
Yeah,
after
They
that
knew
big-
what was going on
they-
a long time ago. They knew what that word meant.
So
They're
then
not stupid.
They brought each other.
Univision didn't know what that meant, really?
Yeah.
No bueno.
No, they were defending. They were actually defending that doesn't have the same meaning.
Yes,
And
it does.
I say bullshit.
Although, in all fairness, puto in Filipino is actually a dish.
Okay, but there
But we're
wasn't
not talking
Filipinos talking
Filipino.
about that.
We're talking Mexicanos.
Yeah, they got kicked out a long time
Mexicans,
ago.
We're talking
Filipinos,
Mexican
close
jumping
enough. That's
frijoles here.
You know something.
You know.
You know something?
So
We need to kick George something. You know what? I'm taking next week off after this.
you are going to be off next
I
week.
am going
Where
to be
you
off
going to
next
be
week.
out
I'm
there?
going to be in San Francisco for AIDS Walk San Francisco. I'll be there for 2 weeks. So if you're in San Francisco in the Bay Area, you know, the AIDS Walk's coming up on Sunday, July 20th in Golden Gate Park. But, you know, there's a lot of other fun things coming on in LA.
Well, but one bad news I have to report that I'm really saddened by is the gay soccer team.
What about?
We have been talking that they were going to go to the Gay Olympics
Yes.
as a team. They had rented a house and all of this. So it turns out to be that none of that came through, that they had a big fallout, and then now everybody's going to go individually to play with different teams, which is really
They're going to go
sad.
play by themselves?
You can join
Other teams,
from
right.
other countries or whatever.
So you can't play with yourself.
You know, well,
'cause
you
that-
can play with yourself because that's
Yes.
the most normal thing to do. But you know, but yeah, that's sad. You know,
Yeah, it
because
is. They were doing well, and then
They just won the
Inner fighting.
championship tournament here.
I know, but it was, you
And
know,
that
sometimes
division here, they were working so hard to go as a team. And I don't know what happened, but between last week and this week,
the egos.
it's a disaster. And it breaks my heart because I played soccer in that team for many years.
Yeah.
And it's really breaking my heart. Because we had said that we were going to go. In fact, my friend has called someone in Cleveland to see if she would let us stay in her house. So I had said that we were going to go.
Yeah.
And we were going to follow close the soccer team, and now we got to look for other team. There's a basketball team, there's a rugby team, there's all these other teams that we can follow.
Is any of our friends that play dodgeball going?
They are going too, so
Dodgeball, you know, here every Tuesday and Thursday night. We're here in the auditorium.
We hear them practicing. You can,
They're out there pounding each other with the balls right now.
But I'm really saddened by that.
Yeah, that's sad. But you know, there's a lot of other sports things going on. The Gay and Lesbian Center is going to do their volleyball at the beach again at
Right.
Rottweilers. That's
They
coming
need to
up.
come and talk to us again.
We'll
They
get
were
Madonna
here,
and we'll
they
get
were here
Robbie.
last year to talk about
Yeah.
their event, and they went fantastic.
Let's get Madonna and Robbie out here to talk about it. The AIDS Walk's coming up in October, you know, here in Los Angeles. It's the 30th annual AIDS Walk. It's going to be on October 12th. Actually, it starts right here, right where we're sitting.
Mhm.
Well,
And-
not here.
and
not
don't forget November, the
And-
Doodah Parade.
And we said
the
that,
Doodah
and we
Parade,
said
then the
that
Rose
WeHo-
Parade.
We said that WehoSports wants to do like a picture or something for AIDS Walk.
Yeah.
If there's ways somehow out there, you know, on La La Land that we can manage to get the whole WeHo sports
WeHo
team
sports-
report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
you know,
cool
it'd
having
be
a team
fantastic.
of, you know, because I know that T2 has runners. They are getting ready to start up for APLA, Team to End AIDS is going to start their training program for the LA Marathon in October, but I think they just started for Honolulu right now.
That's what I was going to say.
That just started, and you can call AIDS Project Los Angeles for more information.
And that's a fun-
213-201-1400.
Well, say
There's
it
a lot of
slower.
people. Again, that number is 213-201-1400. And talk to Kerry. He's the one who is in charge of that.
And they have a fantastic program.
They train you.
They train you as, you know, because they know that all of us are not in the same pace. So if I were to go, I would probably run the mile in 15 minutes. Compared to George, he will probably run the mile in 1 minute.
No, I'm Raul.
I'm in the 18-minute miler.
Well,
I
see,
am just
Because
as
I'm going
out
to
of
skip.
shape as you guys are. I really.
I know,
am.
but that jacket hides it.
Yeah.
We know why he's always dressed in a suit. He's dressed in a suit not because he wants to make Raul and I look bad. He's hiding it.
I'm
George.
hiding my gigantic balls.
he is the yeah. He's the Madden. He's the Madden.
Yeah.
This show has turned into the gutter today. I don't know what had happened.
But you know,
we had a lot of great information.
and we
still
went
got-
through it so quick.
I know,
Yeah.
like 4 minutes to go. But no, there's a lot of other stuff that we can talk about. Los Dodgers.
Oh yeah.
Dodgers.
Look, I
Los
can-
What's up with the
Dodgers.
Doyers?
I
And the
cannot.
Brian Stowe beating.
Yeah. you
Dodgers
know.
are on hook for 25%, 37.5 for the other two that beat them.
They were found
And
partially liable.
They
Right.
are
were.
partially liable, but I mean,
But-
come on, the 37.5, I don't think you're going to get
Nothing from the other ones.
right. But the Dodgers they're going to decide whether or not they're going to pay this money or not. If the Dodgers
Well-
are smart, they will put this behind them.
Yes.
Come on, guys, think about
Well,
it. Put it behind you.
They
Get
will,
over
They
with.
will
Well,
pony up to get
if
rid of
not,
us.
the
Wait a
fans will
minute,
be
time
furious.
out. Time out. This does not have to do with the Dodgers. This has to do with the previous owner of the Dodgers.
Frankie McCourt.
That this does not have to do with anything that Magic owns now.
Right, but if the Dodgers were smart, they would put this behind them because it's still a tarnish on the franchise.
Right. Well,
Because they're going to
he
look
wants
at it.
37 million,
No, they only gave him 24.
but he wanted 37.
But what he wanted and what he got are two different things.
Well,
I want to win $1 million.
No, well, he was.
I'll be happy with half a million.
They were saying that he was going to need $37 million for his lifetime care.
Right. Well, they went back and the courts figured out what they figured was fair. That's what the jury did. And the interesting part is I think if the Dodgers just put this behind us, their fans will be more happy.
Yeah,
The
no,
Dodgers have
I
taken
agree.
steps in. The Dodgers have taken steps in increasing their security, making sure everybody's safe, making sure they even have now. If you're sitting at a game and you're being annoyed by somebody, you can text and they'll show up. They'll never know who texted or anything, but they have people watching these monitors, watching the texts. If you have an unruly drunk person, and the Dodgers were at fault because as much as you don't want to say they were because they were the ones serving him that alcohol.
Yeah.
And whether or not allegedly Stowe was a drunk idiot,
Well,
the alcohol was still being served by the
let-
Dodgers, and they should know when to say no.
Well, let's face it. They could have come drunk because a lot of people drink outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those
And they
are
already
our
cut-
people.
Yeah, but they were our people.
Yes.
Let me remind you, they were my people. Okay.
Yep.
They look like me. Okay. So they probably were drinking outside because they
Yes.
were too cheap to spend $7
But they were
on
drinking.
beer.
They were tailgating in the Dodgers
Right.
parking lot.
Right.
Again, in the Dodgers parking lot.
Yes,
Okay,
George.
we got a minute and 30 left.
Uh-huh.
You know what else is happening?
Yeah. Football.
No, besides that, you know what else?
College.
You know what else is happening?
What?
You.
I won't be here in 2 weeks. I'll be at Comic-Con.
Oh, that's right. You're going to Comic-Con. You're going
Yeah,
to try to do a live remote from there, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I'm actually going to be at a concert there, and I'm going to hopefully I'll be able to get some of the performers there, maybe
But what concert?
video games live. So
Okay, I don't understand
it'll be video game. It's orchestrated live video game music. Hopefully, if he's listening, he's an amazing composer. He really is. His name is Gerard Marino. Maybe he'll get an interview with me. I know I can get Viking Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Viking Jesus, it has to be the most badass
We have-
guitarist that I've ever met, and he is amazing.
Wow.
You have Viking Jesus. We have West Hollywood Jesus.
We do. And then the Pope.
The Pope. So
Yeah, I got the Pope and Judge
Yeah.
Dredd. Judge Dredd. Don't forget.
Judge Dredd.
The Pope. And
And what are you going to dress up for?
I'm already dressed up like me.
We have Kevin Fetterwolf. We have Kevin Fetterwolf
He'll be
over
the
here.
Bumblebee Man from The Simpsons.
I'll be I'll be whoever you want me to be.
But
don't,
The
don't
big thing
forget-
is that, hey, WehoSports
don't
is here
forget
every
the
Thursday.
books. Where's the books?
Oh,
Don't forget next week we have
got
a
a,
wonderful guest. She's been here before.
Yes, she has.
It's Kathy Gruber. She will be here again next week, and she'll tell us everything about her trapeze experience, everything that she's doing. She is fantastic. So be waiting for that interview. It's going to be fantastic. So see you next week. Same
Bye.
time, same channel. Hasta la vista. Bye.
Bye, West Hollywood.
Love you. And,
We did it.
and let's get out of here because we have
Yeah.
another show and
Another
they got
show.
a big set and we got a break.
What's her name's got a big set?
Oh,
No, she got a set for the background and stuff. She made a.